momentarily. Russell, the lone man in the backfield. Takes his snap, looking to throw, has time, unloads this one. And again, another one falls incomplete for the Knights. Forced to punt it away now deep from their own territory. Southern Christian going to get the ball back. And there'll be a little bit of clock runoff after the simulated punt. Patriots going to take over here right at the 50. This was where their previous drive ended, was right here in midfield. They've got a minute 15 to try and work out a way to unlock this Knights defense and try and take the lead before we go into halftime. Pistol formation, snap comes, handoff up the middle, and that one's blown up quickly. An excellent play that time. The Knights not giving up anything. I don't have a 32 on my roster, but I'm going to assume that might have been Todd Wilson. Like I said, I don't have that name on my roster, but I would assume it might be Todd Wilson. Came with a big hit in the backfield. Going to set up a 2nd down and 15 after a timeout was called. And Patriots getting set to take the field again on this 2nd down and 15. Knights going to try and battle and maybe attempt to get this ball back, but after calling a timeout there, be hard pressed to have enough time to do so, and a flag flies in. That's probably going to be illegal motion. Likely didn't have someone set at the line, and then having a second man come across the formation is an illegal procedure. Going to back them up 5 more yards. 2nd down and 20 now. Upcoming for the Patriots, going to dig themselves a little bit of a deeper hole. We'll see what they drop here. Likely going to stick with the same play.
2nd down and 20 for the Patriots.
Man does come in motion again. Snap comes, pitch underneath, and that one again going to go nowhere but backwards. The Knights defense stepping into the backfield and blowing that one up quickly. Zach Azar this time the culprit from the Knights. This one now set up on the 30. The original line of scrimmage right at midfield. We'll check that one out on the replay again. We saw a man come in motion from the near side, and it tried to be a little reverse play, but
gonna go nowhere but
that one got blown up. Zach Azar knocked down the original ball carrier and in turn took down the recipient of the pitch. This is going to be a 2nd down and 30 now upcoming. I'm sorry, a 3rd down and 30 now upcoming for the Patriots with 41 seconds to go in this first half. Patriots just not able to get anything going. The Knights defense doing a good job of penetrating that line of scrimmage and blowing up most things in the backfield. We'll see if the Patriots just try and eat up some clock here and put this one on the ground again. Pistol formation, and they got a man running on late as they had only 7 on the field. Snap does come. I don't know if he ever got set, but they're going to let the play run anyway. This one picks up a few, but still going to be fairly short of the line to gain. That's going to get down to the 36, and I believe we have a flag down. Yeah, I don't think the man coming on late ever got set. We'll see what the officials say, and they do say it was an illegal shift on the offense. So going to be backed up even farther, and then they call a face mask against the Knights. So those are probably going to be offsetting penalties. And they'll likely replay this 3rd down and 30. The first down marker, the Knights 40. This ball set up on the Southern Christian 30-yard line with 33 seconds to go. A couple of offsetting penalties ate up a little more clock, and we'll see what the Patriots draw up. I imagine just wanting to eat up some more of this first half. Snap comes, going to be a pitch to the right side, and pressure again comes quickly, and that's going to be a loss of 10 more. We'll watch that one again on the replay. The Knights defense just causing nightmares for the Patriots offense. We'll see this pitch play around to the right side. And that one blown up very, very quickly. Going to be a 4th down and 40. Might be the longest 4th down and about maybe, we'll call it 37 as they mark the ball. Nope, it will be 4th down and 40 as this ball is now set up on the 20-yard line. This drive started at midfield. And the Patriots offense hurting for any kind of forward progress here. Just not able to get anything going. Imagine we will see another simulated punt. And here comes the punt, but I don't even think it will get past the first down marker. The ball should be set up on the 50-yard line as they are 30-yard simulated punts. And since the line of scrimmage was the 20-yard line, it will now should be set up on the 50. And the clock ran down with about 3 seconds to go now. The Knights likely going to get one more chance at drawing something up. Looks like it's going to be a 35-yard simulated punt, I'm sorry. So Knights going to be set up on their own 45. 3 seconds to go. One more chance here to try and break this deadlock before halftime. And that's set up here. Russell, the low man in the backfield. Bunch set to the near side and drops back to throw, unloads this one. And it looks like it is incomplete. A coming together of two of the Knights receivers is going to end this half. The score deadlocked at 0. Knights and the Patriots offense is just not really able to get going thus far. We'll see what adjustments both teams and coaches make going into halftime. We'll see how long we do have for this halftime. It says about 20 minutes up there right now. Usually we get, I think, 10 minutes for halftimes. We'll see if that changes around a little bit. But both teams struggling for offense. The Knights defense doing a great job of holding Southern Christian to a lot of negative plays. Only 1 or 2 plays really going forward for them in that first half. But the Knights offense yet to really get going. And we will have a 10-minute halftime, so we're going to step away here. We'll see what adjustments both teams can make at halftime and see which one can come out here and break the deadlock in this Friday night junior varsity game. We'll be back in a few minutes. We are coming back, getting ready for this start of the second half. Ezekiel Academy Knights and Southern Christian. Both teams deadlocked at 0 right now. Both defenses overpowering the other offenses. The Ezekiel Academy Knights defense especially causing a lot of problems for the Patriots. Ezekiel Academy will get the ball starting out with this second half. Cannon Russell has been able to find a couple of deep throws, but the Knights just not able to chain any kind of drive together. They're going to start with this one on the 35-yard line. Knights offense taking the field, waiting for their counterparts. The Patriots defense now stepping out. And they will move back now. Knight's going to take over at the 30-yard line. Cannon Russell and company trying to get this offense going. They've got about 16 minutes to try and break this deadlock. Russell comes back out. Now the snap. It's a trick play. Going to go deep, looking for Russell, and just overthrown. A little bit of trickeration, no doubt. That one was drawn up at halftime. And the opposing coach talking to his team saying, you knew something might have come up, but the Knights not able to pull off a tricky play, looking to go deep to their quarterback. Couldn't quite hit him in stride. Now back set up. Maybe something a little more traditional now coming down the pipeline. Russell in the backfield, shotgun snap, handoff up the middle, a little bit of space running for Sam Blunt, blast forward for about 6 there.
Tackle made by number 5, Elijah Bailey, and number
And I am now joined by my great co-commentator, Daryl Spears. Daryl, how you thinking? How you feeling about that first half of football?
Well, I've got to say it was pedestrian football, as not a whole lot of scoring, but we do know that both defenses have an edge today, and they're ready to play.
Yeah, both defenses causing a lot of problems for their opposing offenses. Snap a little bit low there on the ground, and that one gets blown up in the backfield. The bad snap set that one up for failure, and the Knights going to be forced to punt it away. Like you said, Daryl, a little bit of pedestrian football being played out there by both sides at the moment.
Both offenses for sure have not, they just don't really have the sync and timing together today, and we've seen more punts today than most, I guess, than most days. This Ezekiel Knights offense has had a couple of successful plays, just, you know, minor successes, and actually so has Southern Christian. They have had some chunk plays, but they usually drives end up stalling fairly quickly.
Yeah, I think any kind of mistake has been punished so far by either defenses, and like you said, both teams have had chunk plays, but neither team really able to string those together and get anything really going consistently on offense. I feel like the Knights defense has had a little more success pushing back the Patriots defense, but really both teams just had a deadlock right now. We'll see if one of these chunk plays eventually does come good and one team can put 6 on the board. Pistol formation, snap comes. And that one not going to be for much, maybe just past the line of scrimmage. Can be maybe a gain of 1 if we're generous.
I do think they eked out about a yard gain on that play. It's going to be 2nd down and long for the Patriots.
As one of the familiar names we've heard is Zach Azar. He, along with Todd Wilson and Sam Blunt, have caused a lot of problems for this Patriots offense rather. And I imagine we'll again see some pressure coming from the Knights. They've just really been able to bring a lot of heat and run down on this Patriots defense, or on this Patriots offense. Quarterback not having a lot of time to throw, usually having to get the ball out of the backfield quickly, but this time the over-eagerness and pressure is going to cost the Knights 5.
Absolutely. They were ready for that. They were a little bit too ready, and it's going to cost them 5 yards on this this first of the second half drive for the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots did a good job using the snap count, knowing that the Knights are a little bit over-eager sometimes to come and put pressure on the quarterback in a throwing situation. Pistol formation again. Snap comes, screen pass to this near side, and it's quickly blown up. Knights read that one very well.
Knights were waiting on that one.
And again, that's not a bad call whenever you know you've got an overly aggressive defense who likes to bring pressure, but that time the Knights actually didn't really overload and come with a lot of heat. The secondary did a good job of sitting back, reading that screen pass, and were able to blow it up for a loss of 4. Going to be a 3rd down and 9 now upcoming. That first down on the Patriots 48. Trying to get into Knights territory. Haven't been there for, I don't think, hardly any time at all in this game. got hung up at midfield for the last 2 drives of the first half. As we get down under 5 minutes to go here. Snap comes, pressure coming along with it, able to unload that one, gets that one down near the first down marker. I believe they're going to call him just short, but this might be the territory where they think maybe go for it.
He's about 1.5 yards short of pay dirt there.
We'll see that one again on the replay. Pressure came very quickly, but able to unload that one and now have them thinking it might be a chance to go for it. Haven't had a lot of success on the ground, but if they can eke out 1 yard or 2 on this 4th down, they might have a chance to work into Knight's territory, and they are going to send their offense back out there. Same formation we saw on that 3rd down. Snap comes. This is going to be a quarterback keeper all the way. Pressure coming around the backside, and that's going to be close.
Very close to a
We'll
first
see
down.
where they mark it.
Giving him a generous spot there. I think he's going to get this one.
Pressure came around that backside, and they are going to call it a first down. Knights just not able to crash down on that near edge. Patriots did just enough to set it and just squeak past that 48-yard line for a first down. Maybe got that one by the nose of the football.
Absolutely, and I can see the side judge on this side right here, and from where he was standing, it was pretty obvious that it was going to be a first down.
Patriots back in the pistol. 2 receivers set to the far side. Knights showing pressure, and they bring it. Azar comes around the near side, but that one drawn up to the far. Going to pick up about 3 on that first down. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 to go.
Tailback made a last-second cut that got him about 3 or 4 more yards on that one. The Knights defense had good pursuit.
Yeah, whenever you're running across the field like that as a running back, you eventually you kind of try and stay patient looking for a hole, but the Knights DBs did a good job of kind of just staying in front, but like you said, made a good cut upfield and picked up about 2.5 on that one. Going to be a 2nd down and 7 now upcoming for the Patriots. Again, pistol formation, 2 receivers set to the far side. Knights show pressure again, and they bring it. Another pitch play out to the far side. He's even more successful than the last. Going to get about 5 on that one. Going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3.
Knights are rushing straight up field and getting flanked by Southern Christian.
Going to be more like a 3rd down and 5. I guess he stepped out a little bit sooner than we thought he did. But like you said, Darryl, Knights coming straight down the middle, and that allows for a lot of room for the Patriots to run to the outside. Really, the only people you got home are your safeties and your cornerbacks to make that tackle, and the Patriots doing a good job of exploring some of that open space. 3rd down and 5, going from the 45. Pressure comes this time on the quarterback, able to step up, finds a little bit of room, gets past the line of scrimmage, but only just. Going to be a 4th down and 4 now.
From the safety position, safety came up and saved that one from a first down run. But it looks like they may be getting ready to go for it again here, being in the Knights territory.
Yeah, safety did a great job stepping up there. Notice the quarterback running and able to step up and stop that one. Like you said, Darryl, had a lot of space to run. Had he not recognized the danger and stepped up there, the Patriots could be looking at a 4th and short or maybe even a 1st down.
And once you get past the line of scrimmage in this type of football, you really have to be cognizant. The pass is very dangerous in this part of the field, and it looks like everybody moved on that one. It'd be interesting to see. Yes, they're going to say that it's a delay of game.
Yeah, they did take a long time to set that one up. Talked over it for a very long time, and now you maybe have a little bit more of a decision here. It's going to be a 4th down and 9.
And I think strategically they have definitely changed their model now, and they're probably going to go for it for every 4th down for the rest of this game.
I might just do that. We'll see what they drop here on this 4th down and 9 now. And they are going to kick it away, going to try and pin the Knights deep in their own territory. That ball should be placed right around the 20-yard line. I think those extra 5 yards just made that a little bit too much of a risk for them. Had they given up that 4th down, then the Knights would have taken over near midfield.
Because my network connection is connected.
And Knights get
really
set to take over again. And this one will be handoff to the far side, goes nowhere.
Number 31, Zach Damon, the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 99, Brandon Williams for the Patriots.
That Knights offensive line struggling to keep up with some of this pressure that the Patriots are putting on it. A loss of about 5 there. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 15 now for the Knights. And they don't really have to run a play if they don't want to, as time ticks down, and we will enter the 4th quarter of this game deadlocked at 0.
With no score in the game.
Starting to feel like whichever team puts the first points on the board might just walk away the victors here, Darrell.
Absolutely, and with a low-scoring game like this, it's anything goes for this 4th quarter. I believe Southern Christian has a slight disadvantage.
And while we wait for this 4th quarter to start, we will take a quick look at one of our sponsors. We've got Zap Pest Control, your hometown company serving your needs in the river region for termite and pest control. Visit zappestcontrol.com or call 334-244-7778 for Zap Pest Control. Luckily today we didn't have to zap any bugs of our own here up here in the press box.
Well, speak for yourself. There's a few flying around up here, and I need their services right now. What's that number again?
That might be one of the benefits of sitting down here indoors, Darrell.
Yes, sir. I'm eating a Nat sandwich with and chasing it with a Nat Diet Coke.
4th quarter gets set to kick off. This game deadlocked at 0. 8 minutes to go here to decide a winner. Knights offense and not really able to produce much in that 3rd quarter. But same could be said for the Patriots. We'll see if we get one big chunk play that might just turn this game around, because that's all we've had so far. This little flick inside, a little bit of space to run, tries to bounce it. Sam Blunt, I believe, on the carry, gain of about 4.
Sam Blunt, the ball carrier.
Gets this one back up to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 upcoming for the Knights. Knights need to pick this one up. Likely not to get too many more possessions here with only an 8-minute clock. Might get one more after this one, but you're going to want to try and make it count here. Snap. Russell looks to throw, looks to the near side. It's going to be a 50-50 ball, and it's out of the hands. Had a great chance to come down with that one. That was Sean Taylor.
Who did a good job just to put his hands on that ball.
He's going to be probably a little bit upset with that one. May feel like he should have come down with it. But that was good coverage from the Patriots. Threw that one into double coverage, did Cannon Russell. The safety did a good job stepping the Patriots' final drive of the first half. Snap. Toss out to the near side. Azar tries to get around the edge. Couldn't do so, and running through defenders and eventually forced out of bounds. But only just.
Going to get a first down there, I believe. They're moving the chains. He is going to get 10 yards on that one. Good blocking on that side.
Sometimes you just got to drop your head and just start running.
Absolutely.
And that seems to be the Patriots' motto at the moment. We'll see if they can turn it into 7 points as they now set up on the Ezekiel Knights 40-yard line. Knights bring a little bit of pressure. Quarterback scrambling now, and that's going to be a sack. Had a lot of time to throw, but the coverage downfield was too good. Nobody really fine to throw it to. And that's going to be a loss of about 5. Second down and 15 now upcoming. And don't forget, after this game, we, of course, will have the varsity guys. And they'll be taking on the Southern Christian Patriot varsity team as well. If the Knights are to win, they will be heading to try and defend their state championship, I believe, against the Evangel Lightning. I think that game already set up on Max Preps, I believe, on the schedule. I think it's 2 weeks from now. And I believe
today, November the 5th, is when that ball game will be played.
And I believe it will be played here, if I'm not mistaken.
It will. It will be a home game for the Knights.
And the Knights going to pick it up.
Unforgivable mistake. He just dropped that one as he was running past.
He had a lot of room to run there. Could have been a first down or more. But what goes from an A+ play goes to an F-. A fumble recovered by the defense. Had nobody in front of him. But that ball just slips out, pops free. And like I said, that would have been a 10 to 15-yard gain had he held on to it. But now the Knights are able to take over as Zach Azar recovers that fumble. First down and 10 for Ezekiel. Snap comes, looking to throw, pressure coming around the outside, unloads this one deep, and that one's intercepted. A comedy of errors going on in this game, and a big hit delivered on the far side, but the Patriots not harmed at all. They're going to get the ball right back near where they lost it. That one was just going to be a shot play all the way. Cannon Russell unloads this one in between two of his own men. The safety comes up with the interception, and he eventually pays for it. Shaw Applin delivering a hit out of bounds, but the Patriots, after the fumble, not punished at all. The Knights give it straight back to them.
Not a terrible loss on the play either. Right.
Now you can look at that one almost as just Patriots just take right back over near midfield after a maybe ill-advised throw from Cannon Russell there.
Wait a minute here.
And the Patriots set to take over. Pistol formation, two receivers set to the near side. And Patriots had a man move first, I think, but we'll see what the officials say. That tailback looked like he wanted to take off, looking for a pitch on that far side. And they're actually going to call offsides on the offense. The Knights again get a little bit overexcited and jump the snap count. Patriots doing a good job of using it to pick up 5 more yards. First down and 5 now upcoming. This ball set up right on the other side into Knights territory.
First and 5 for the Patriots from the 49-yard line.
Snap comes, and it's going to be a handoff to the outside. Good blocking downfield. Going to have the Patriots a first down as they get this ball down to the 42.
Jagger stopped the ball carrier. Tackle made by number 7, Sean Taylor for the Knights.
Watch that one again on the replay. Good blocking downfield. Still carrying that ball a little bit loosely, but no harm, no foul as the Patriots work the ball now well into Knights territory. First down and 10 from the 42. And they're eventually getting out there. Going to want to. But after breaking through a few tackles and tiptoeing down the sideline, the Patriots lead 6-0. Going to go for 2 here. And with the Knights struggling on offense as they are, it's going to be a tough ask now to try and get them back into this game with 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. And movement again. Well, the Patriots brought a man in motion, and the Knights jumped off sides. Again, get called for the offside. Going to move this ball to the 1 rather than the 2, making it a little bit easier for the Patriots here. Best way for the defense to stop getting drawn offside, you just got to watch that football, keep your eyes on it, and as soon as that ball moves, then you're allowed to. You cannot pay quite as much attention to the quarterback, and the Knights unfortunately have done that for the 3rd time tonight. Snap comes, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper, gets wrapped up and goes nowhere. That 2-point conversion is no good. But the Knights in a little bit of trouble now. Have not even made their way into Patriots territory through this second half of play. Patriots up 6-0. I figured it would be one big chunk play that maybe settled this game, and the Knights staring down the barrel of a defeat unless they can figure out a way to get into the end zone in the next 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Still plenty of time to do so, but Ezekiel Academy's offense just has not been clicking the way they would like it to. We'll see what they draw up here. Could be their final possession of this game. Shotgun snap. 2 receivers set. One comes in motion. It's Applin, and that one gets wrapped up and goes nowhere but backwards. Going to be a loss of 5. Applin was the ball carrier. And the offensive line of the Knights really struggling to keep up with this Patriots pressure. Usually the Knights will go to Shaw Applin or Sam Blunt in times of need. We'll see what they do here. Applin is the man in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff. Russell going to take it. Has a little bit of room to run up the middle, trying to bounce this one to the outside. Has a gain of about 10. Going to be set up with a 3rd down and 5 now.
Tackle made by number 25, Lawton Curran.
Good gain that time by the Knights. Russell takes it all the way and eventually goes down near the 35-yard line. Line to gain is the 40. Knights likely in 2-down territory here as we get down to about 3 minutes and 3 seconds to go. And this one's going to be a handoff to the near side, and that one's going to be wrapped up just short of the 40. Going to be a 4th down and inches.
Number 35, Sam Blunt on the carry. Tackle made by number 5, Elijah Bailey.
And the Knights, this is the biggest play of the evening for them so far. 4th down and inches with 2.5 minutes to go. We'll see what they draw up here. Snap under center, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Russell has it, and he's going to have the first play likely coming back.
There are flags on the play.
It's like there's going to be a block in the back there.
And there is a man down injured. Knights struggled with injuries last year, especially on the varsity team. Haven't had too many serious ones so far for either the junior varsity or the varsity so far this season, but don't really want to lose a man this late, and especially trailing 6-0. Hard to tell who it was down. It might have been the ball carrier, Shaw Applin. And we'll take a quick look at one of our sponsors while we have this injury timeout. We've got Zap Pest Control, your hometown company serving your needs in the River region for termite and pest control. Visit zappestcontrol.com or call 334-244-7778. And the injured player does get up for the Knights. It is Shaw Applin, clutching that right arm tight to his chest. And going to be insult to injury for Applin now. That good gain he had going to be taken back after a flag comes in. Likely a holding or a block in the back call. Going to be a first down and 11 now for the Knights as the clock starts to run again with 1:40 to go. Knights now without one of their better playmakers in Shaw Applin. Snap comes, Russell drops back, looks to throw, unloads one deep. It comes up a little too short, but a flag flies in, and that's likely going to be pass interference. As the receiver came back to try and catch that ball, got blocked off by the man covering him, and the Knights going to get a flag going against the Patriots and going to have a first down here.
The ball was well underthrown, so it's fortunate for them that that they were able to.
They're probably going to be just a little bit short.
He's about a yard shy of that first down, but excellent play trying to spread this defense and good moves there.
Yeah, did a good job even just falling forward. Finishing your run is what a lot of coaches will tell you. Falls forward for a couple more. Now going to be a second down and 2.
This clock is moving under a minute now. The Knights try to even this game up.
Yeah, Knights going to have to start
Good
using
pass.
a great throw over the middle.
Catch.
And that's a fantastic catch. Going to be inside the 20 now. A great strike by Cannon Russell.
Number 7, Sean Taylor.
That was Sean Taylor who dropped one earlier. Makes up for it now with a spectacular grab. Going to end up right near the 20 and a timeout called.
He had to get a little tall to get that one.
Yeah, that one is a that one's one you stand on your tippy toes and catch it with your fingertips type catch. But the Knights finally showing some life on offense. Under a minute to go. 19 yards from the end zone, and I imagine we'll see a 2-point conversion if they are able to get 6 points up on the board to try and win this game, but that's a long 19 to go whenever you've struggled on offense like they have.
And with 45 seconds left in this game, it looks like the Knights have an advantage now as they've been moving the ball fairly well on this end of the field.
Just cannot afford to make any mistakes here. Fires to the end zone. That one's overthrown.
Pass is incomplete.
Thrown into
Second
coverage.
down and 10.
Yep, again, that was Sean Taylor, the intended man. Second down and 10. We'll watch that shot again over the top. Looking for him pretty much in the same spot he did on that great catch. This time Taylor double covered. And for the Knights, if you're not going to get in the end zone, an incomplete pass is totally fine just to stop that clock. Snap comes again. Russell looks to throw, has to roll out to the far side, has some space to run, has the first down, is inside the 10 and is dragged down near the goal line. And that's a great heads-up play by Cannon Russell to find the space on the far side.
Lots of green grass over there on the side as Cannon Russell takes the corner, doesn't have enough to get the edge and almost gets in the end zone.
Yeah, had the safety not stepped over there, that was a touchdown. And the Knights set up on the 1. 31 seconds to go now.
For the Knights at the 1-yard line.
And if you're Ezekiel, what do? You want to set the ball in the end zone, or you want to put it on the ground, or do you want to go through the air?
Well, the power running will definitely take time off the clock, and if they only have one timeout left, I would try it at least once.
Yeah,
try to punch it in.
I think for every timeout you have, I think you buy yourself one power running play.
Exactly.
First down and goal. The Knights trying to find the end zone here. It's taken them a long time to get it. Flag flies in. And counting off the number of players.
Field.
Yeah, that's looking like what it is. And it was against the Patriots. They're going to get a little bit extra yards now. Going to go from about the 1 to about the half. Yeah, it looked like he was running down that far sideline trying to get the attention of the head official, but couldn't do so. First down and goal for the Knights. I mean, really that penalty doesn't hurt you a ton, I don't suppose, if you're Southern Christian. really any kind of forward progress for the Knights will result in a touchdown. So again, the message stays the same. Don't get pushed back.
This looks like a power running formation.
Yeah, we saw fourth down and inches. Knights went with the quarterback sneak. We'll see if they go there again. The snap comes. Russell up the middle and has a touchdown. Ezekiel Knights score with 28 seconds to go. They tie this ball game up, and now a 2-point conversion to try and go win it. The Knights did a great job driving all the way down the field. Russell gets a thumbs up from everybody, takes a snap, and the Knights get a great push. And finally able to get into the end zone. Now looking for 2 and going to try and put this game away with 27 seconds to go.
And this looks like a kick.
They are going to go for the extra point here.
To attempt the point after out of the hold of number 1, Cannon Upper.
Russell, the man to hold. Looks like Zach Dingman going to attempt this kick. Snaps good, holds good, kick is up, and it is good. The Knights lead 7-6. Zach Dingman knocks through the extra point and gives the Knights a 7-6 lead with 27 seconds to go. Well, it took him a long time to get there, but the Knights finally get something going on offense and punch one home. Now, Southern Christian, I think they've got 2 timeouts remaining. You're going to have a couple of shot plays to see if they can spoil the party for the Knights.
2 timeouts and 28 seconds left. And you have to be Lane Kiffin to call your way out of this one. You've got 70 yards as they spot the ball on the 30.
I feel like for Ezekiel, the message is just make your tackles. If somebody does come down with the ball deep, then you just have to make your tackles. Don't let anyone get by you. Keep everything in front.
The pass rush of the Knights has been getting there all night, so we're going to see what they dial up here. It very well could be one of those screen slash bubble screen type plays.
We'll see what the Patriots draw up. Snap, pitch to the near side. Has a little bit of room to run and is eventually out of bounds. Going to be about 5 yards picked up on that one.
Out of bounds stops the clock with 22 seconds left in this one. Turned out to be a rather exciting last few minutes, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. That was also the same play that the Patriots scored on their previous drive. Ate up about 5 seconds, but like you said, but an exciting conclusion to this one. Only 13 points scored, but a very exciting 13 points as both teams score into the fourth quarter. 22 seconds to go now. Again, a pitch to the near side. This one, the edge closed off, but a great stiff arm has him down past the first down. But a good job by the Knights eventually getting over there and knocking him out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds by number 44, Sam Hamby.
That was Sam Hamby that time, forcing him out of bounds.
15 seconds left.
First and 10 Patriots.
And a timeout, I believe, called by the Patriots. Same play dialed up twice in a row, and it has them now near the 50-yard line. Maybe you just set up one to where your quarterback can hopefully reach the end zone with his arm and just toss one up there.
And at this level, quarterbacks aren't going to throw 40, 50, 60 yards down the field, so you really have to have someone either incredibly wide open or there has to be some sort of block downfield in order for this to make it all the way to pay dirt.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm wondering if they're going to maybe try and dial up one more run play to get out of bounds. Maybe really you have to kind of look near the 40-yard line. Pretty much has to be the line of scrimmage if they want to try and take a shot into the end zone here. Snap comes. It is a pitch play to the far side. He slips and goes down. Scheme that you've been running, give it to your power back and let him try and run over a couple of tacklers, or do you put it in the arms of a quarterback who has done okay but maybe hasn't been the game winner that they're looking for?
And he's going to try to throw it.
And pressure coming.
Got a lot of pressure there, and he dumps it off to the side.
Dumped off. 4 seconds to go now.
Still 4 seconds left on the clock. Incomplete pass.
The pass rush by the Knights did it. Eventually force that one incomplete, and they are going to have to get this playoff fairly quickly. No timeouts, and we've seen a delay of game come for them before. They're going to line it up quickly. 4 seconds to go. Final play of the game. Snap comes, pitch outside. It's fumble. The ball's on the ground, and that is going to be the football game. The Ezekiel Knights win this one at 7-6. An exciting end where the Ezekiel Academy Junior Varsity Knights come away the victors.
Absolutely. Wow, what an end of the game. It was, again, pedestrian football for 3.5 quarters, and then all of a sudden an offensive and defensive explosion in the fourth quarter here. 1 quarter well played and a football game in the books for the Ezekiel Academy Junior Varsity Knights.
And that's a 1-point win and another one in the win column for the varsity, or the Junior Varsity Knights rather. And after this, we will, of course, have the Varsity Knights taking on the Southern Christian Patriots. Had a great win last week, won 39-6, I believe the final score was. We'll see if they can continue that good run before they try and defend their state title against the Evangel Lightning in a few weeks' time. I believe we're going to step away real quick, and then we will bring the broadcast back up. We hope you guys stay along with us. We'll probably be back in probably about 20 minutes, I think. We've got 30 minutes till the next game, so we'll try and bring it up with 10 minutes to go. But until then, Daryl, any last words you want to say?
Congratulations to the JV Knights, to the coaching staff and all the parents. And Southern Christian is a young football team and a young football program. And we know people over there, and it is wonderful to see those guys out there trying to play football, competing hard all game long.
Absolutely, and I'm sure we'll see the same from their varsity guys. So we'll be back in about 20 minutes. Hopefully you guys stick around, and we will see you guys for the Ezekiel Academy of Varsity Knights taking on the Southern Christian Patriots.